As an Asian American, I need my community to hear this. Black people are not the problem.
The way y'all got them Asians shook it right now. Baby, listen.
Remember when I said don't boycott, we gotta replace? This is what I'm talking about.
Our strategy is go as close as humanly possible to them. We're better and cheaper. Why not?
I can't even lie, y'all. Right now, I am so proud of the black community. With all of these tragic events Black America has been hit with lately, we have been able to take these negatives and turn it into a positive. After the tragic murder Cyrus Belton, a 14-year-old black kid who went inside of a store and was falsely accused of stealing water, who then ran out and was chased down, shot in the back. Rick Chow, the gas station owner, an Asian man, was then found not guilty. As a result of this, black people decided that we need to boycott Asian businesses, which is kind of unfair. But what I need Asians and all of these other minorities to understand is that this is a reaction to something that we have been seeing time and time again. 30, 40 years ago, Latasha Harlan, shot in the head by a Korean store owner, got off with very little time. She didn't even go to prison. And just the overwhelming amounts of anti-blackness from the Asian community. A lot of times with these stores in our neighborhoods, they profile us, they discriminate against us, they talk shit, they don't respect us. So with this situation with Cyrus Belton, black people are like, why give our money to people who do not like us? And it's sad because at the expense of Asian business owners, this has caused a rise in black solidarity. Black people are now shopping with more black owned businesses. They're supporting each other more. We're loving each other more. So if you are a viewer of mine and you're not black, you're a minority, I need you to understand that is where the frustration is coming from. It's coming from a pattern of Asians being used as foot soldiers for white supremacy. And the way I see it, man, I do want everyone to live peacefully in America. But I think that in order for us to have that, black people have to establish solidarity within our own communities first. And you know, I'm just sitting here thinking like the way that we support these Asian businesses, I don't really see that in return. I don't see a lot of Asians in the soul food spots. I don't see y'all, you know, in the black salon spots. So a lot of black people have the mindset like, hold on, man, let me just rock with my people more. It should just be a no-brainer because this is what everybody else do. You know, Asians, they have Chinatown, they got all these, they support each other. That's one thing I can give to y'all community. Y'all are solid. And as black people, that is just something that we are trying to establish. So y'all know me, man. I'm pro blickety black to the fullest, but I do want to have nuance to the situation. I feel bad that this is at the expense of, you know, some of the good Asian business owners. But at the end of the day, we have to prioritize ourselves in order to actually establish this solidarity that the whole world wants. It's only right that we put ourselves first. Now, what I want to do to carry my load, y'all, is I want to start promoting some black businesses on this channel. I'm going to make a new business email, and it's going to be in the description of this video. Whatever your black business is, it don't matter if you sell comic books, if you do paintings, if you sell jewelry, if you sell toilet paper, no matter what it is, shoot me an email, give me an overview of your product, send me your website. And what I want to start doing is dedicating the last couple of minutes to my videos of just supporting black businesses. And all of this is going to be free of charge. I don't have to pay me or anything. I have a huge platform and this is the least I can do, man. So shoot me an email. If you know somebody with a black business, send them my email. So yeah, man, make sure y'all do that.
Yo, this boycott might be the wake up call that Asian people really needed. Hear me out. Everybody worried about how this boycott is going to hurt Asian businesses, but I'm more interested in what this boycott is going to make us become. Let's be real. Most of us are operating on formulas that were built 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago by our parents and grandparents. Shit not the same no more. The world changed since then. Technology changed. Communication changed. Man, everything changed. The only thing that ain't really changed is our systems. And here's another thing. Most other people look at Asians like we all the same, but that could be farthest from the truth. Because Asians as a whole is actually divided as fuck. Chinese, Vietnamese, Korean, Japanese, Cambodian, Thai, Filipino. Those are all people from different countries. We completely different people. But in America, everybody looks at us like we're the same. So this boycott ain't just going to affect one group of Asians. It's going to affect Asians collectively in America. And history has shown when pressure is applied to different groups of people at the same time, it has a way of making us realize that we got more in common than we actually thought. So could this boycott hurt many Asian businesses? You damn right. But could it also wake the Asian people up in a way that we never saw before? Absolutely. It can make us rethink how we operate and come up with new formulas instead of relying on old ones. It can make younger Asians start stepping up in a way that Asians ain't never stepped up before. Because one thing we Asians have always been good at is adapting. When times get hard, we adjust. When old opportunities disappear, we make new ones. When doors close, we build our own. So the question shouldn't be, what if the boycott hurts Asians? The question should be, what if this boycott wakes us the fuck up?
The Asian boycott thing ain't happening in Houston, Texas. And I'm particularly talking about Houston, Texas because I live in Houston. I ride around here all the time. I be paying attention. The nail shop's still full. People still got lines at Timmy Chan's. Hell, somebody right now is making a video about Timmy Chan's. And I think that's because in Houston, we have a kind of intertwined community here when it comes to Black's nature. I'm not saying by any means that people get along all the time or people don't have their prejudices. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, when was the last time you went to Timmy Chan's and there was no black person taking your order? I haven't seen it in a long time. I've seen Asian people riding slabs. I've seen Asian people talk with that Houston twang. Asian people sell grills. I mean, it's kind of an intertwined community when you really think about it in its totality. And I just don't think it would happen here. Some people ride this internet thing and this social media thing, think that when one person comes out with the idea that the entire community is just supposed to jump on that bandwagon and keep it going. But what people don't understand is, depending on where you live, your problems might not be my problems. So out of solidarity, I'm just supposed to make my problems. I don't think it works like that.
You know, it's really disheartening when you see the older generation move like this. It's always the older generation. This dude is too old to be saying the stuff that he's saying. Not only that, I'm going to be the first to say he do not speak for the city of Houston, Texas. I'm born and raised in Houston, and I do not agree with this 100%. He felt that way. That is not the rest of the city of Houston. I'm going to stand with my people. This man got on the internet and said that the Asians and the blacks are intertwined because it's mostly black people that work at Timmy Chan's. But fuck Timmy Chan's. All right, niggas been eating Timmy Chan's since 1997. I think we could go without Timmy Chan's for a while. Then he got on here and said that Asians, they ride slabs and they make grills. The only Asians I know that make grills is two of them. It's Johnny Dang and the other Asian boy who made the chain for 6ix9ine. Outside of that, I ain't never seen no Asian make no grills. And you talking about they ride slabs? Boy, you think we give a damn about some slabs when we talking about the protection of black people? Then you said, what's one person problem ain't your problem. Bro, it's a sickness. I really think it's a sickness up top. All of y'all that get on the internet and talk like this, bro, and go against your own people, it's literally a sickness.
As an Asian American, I need my community to hear this. Black people are not the problem. The anti-blackness in our community is. Watching some of you tell on yourselves this week has been absolutely embarrassing. Every time anti-blackness becomes part of the conversation, too many of you immediately reach for the same playbook. Deflect, deny, play victim, blame black people for noticing. The acquittal for Rick Chow happened. People are angry, and they should be. How does a 14-year-old black boy end up dead and nobody is held criminally responsible? What shocked me even more is watching some Asian Americans spend more time attacking black people instead of reflecting on why the reaction exists in the first place. What I keep seeing is a community demanding understanding while refusing to practice it, demanding grace while refusing to extend it, demanding support while refusing accountability. Nobody owes us their money. Nobody owes us their loyalty. Nobody owes us their silence. And if black consumers decide they no longer want to support certain businesses, that is their decision. Many Asian-owned businesses have spent decades building themselves in black communities, serving black communities, and benefiting from black communities. So when people start questioning those relationships, the answer can't be outrage. The answer can't be victimhood. The answer certainly can't be attacking black people for speaking their minds. What some people seem unable to process is that many black Americans are not reacting to one verdict alone. They're reacting to years of experience, years of frustration, years of feeling disrespected, profiled, dismissed, and treated like a problem inside spaces where their dollars were always welcomed. A lot of us watched relatives and community members say things about black people that would make them furious if somebody said the same thing about Asians. What's exhausting is watching the same folks spend more energy attacking black people than confronting anti-blackness within our own community. If your first instinct is to get defensive instead of reflective, you're part of the problem. As Asian Americans, we know exactly what it feels like to be stereotyped, excluded, and treated like we don't belong. That history should have taught us empathy. Instead, for some people, it taught entitlement. That's a hard conversation our community keeps avoiding. Black Americans are not responsible for fixing this. We are. And until more of us are willing to say that part out loud, we're going to keep having the same conversation over and over again, while trust keeps eroding.
So here's what I want to say as it pertains to the Asian boycott. I am a licensed nail tech. I got my nail license in 1994. But the thing I want to say is it's such hard work. So when you go to a nail salon and that sister don't want to do it, because guess what? That's back-breaking work. And if you want to do your own, guess what? You have to be acrobatic. So I'm sitting in my bathroom. This is kind of like the best angle that I can do my toes at. So give these women some grace. And the only way I can see this working is we are going to have to come together and get a salon like theirs. I have a friend who owns a salon. She came to my house the other day. She had on a back brace. She almost looked like RoboCop because her back hurt so bad. So we got to kind of think about this boycott. We got to come together because it's going to be tough. But I'm telling you, that is hard back-breaking work. That's why I got out the business. If I could just polish and paint some nails and put a couple stripes on, that would be fine. But it is hard work. But I'm thugging it out. I'm doing my own. My leg is hurting. So you got to work out. And this is what you got. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, y'all. Runner eyes and peace, salute. I'm at the BP. Don't normally use this place. And I believe that they are Indian, right? So I've never gotten anything other than gas from out of here. So please tell me why today the guy is like, I had got a smoothie, a fruit smoothie. Now today he's like, oh, would you like a cup of ice? And I'm like, no, I didn't need ice. And he was like, no, I'll give you ice. You can have a cup of ice. And then he asked me if I needed a bag and all this extra stuff. And then he came from behind the counter, got me a cup of ice from a little smoothie drink and was like, you drive safe, ma'am. You drive safe. Oh, y'all really need our money, don't you? We know it. We know it. But I like this hospitality that all of a sudden this melanin skin is bringing in.
This is why when y'all say black people can't come together, I just shut my mouth because y'all are showing out on this Asian boycott. Saturday, June the 6th, empty. Nail salons, empty. Y'all are showing out. Now, if you recall, he's the one that told us that we couldn't survive without any Asian-owned, stores in our community, and told us if we did a boycott, he would take away the laundry mats, right? They would not have laundry mats for us as if we don't own washers and dryers in 2026. Now, some of you actually seem to be surprised at the Asian community, some of them anyway, that are really thinking that we're ignorant and too ignorant to have our own. Guys, don't forget about 2023. Do y'all remember in 2023 when they ended affirmative action? And that was in part to the Asian community. They let themselves be pushed to end affirmative action against the blacks. And people always say against the blacks as if we're the only community and we're the #1 community to benefit from affirmative action. We weren't, but that's a discussion for another day. So in case you didn't know, the Asian American Coalition for Education, along with 60 other Asian American groups, got together and filed several civil rights law complaints against Harvard, okay? And they supported students for fair admissions. Now, if students for fair admissions sound familiar, that's because they are the ones who filed these lawsuits that went to the Supreme Court. President and fellows of Harvard College and also against University of North Carolina. They combined the two. They said that they felt it was so unjust. They were expected to perform higher to get into Ivy League colleges. And that's not the case for everyone, i.e. black people. They decided to do it in groups so that no one could pick out a specific Asian American to target. But the fact that there were 60 different groups along with the Asian American Coalition for Education speaks volumes. Now, once affirmative action ended, do you think there was a big surge of acceptance into Ivy League colleges for Asian Americans? No poochie pies. According to the Manhattan Institute, there was a 2% increase across the board of Asian Americans being accepted into Ivy League schools. However, there was a decline in blacks and Hispanic enrollment. Like other communities, Asian communities seem to forget that they benefit from all the hard work that the black community has done. And that's okay if you forget. We don't have to remind you because, baby, we just keep doing what we do, which is us.
The way y'all keep coming with excuses as to why these nail shops and other Asian businesses and restaurants and stuff are empty, y'all really don't believe that when black people set their minds to it, that they can actually stick to it and make differences. But then again, yes, y'all do. It's why y'all try so hard to convince us, like white supremacists have always done for so many years, that it doesn't matter when we unify, when clearly it does. But to see y'all writing all these excuses, it's a Monday, oh, it's still too early, or it's this, or maybe just people are standing on their word, black people, and keeping their money in black businesses. Bravo, black people.
Hey y'all, it's Miss B. I just wanted to hop on here and let y'all know that this blackout is working. There's a lot of people hopping on here trying to say like, oh, it's not working. People are still in these beauty supply stores, and I'm gonna let y'all know that like it was a Saturday and these stores are empty. I went to this store. It's usually jam-packed on a Saturday, and I saw 0 people, y'all. 0 people. So I just wanted to say to my people, y'all keep up the good work. It is working. These people are not getting the business that they have been getting, and it's all because we have decided to work together to make this thing happen. I am so proud of us, y'all, and let's keep it going. It is a blackout. It is a transfer of wealth, and we are with it.
The amount of people that are just figuring out that black people have decided collectively, you know, for the most part, to boycott Asian establishments. Y'all didn't know? I'm sorry. And I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, well, you know, it was just one Asian. It doesn't mean that all of them are like that. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It really doesn't. However, yeah, we move in packs. We move collectively as a group to prove a point. To prove a point. And so then people are like, that's why there's all of this division. It creates division. It creates division. Well, they have been collectively trying to divide us for the longest. So we're going to remove ourselves. We're going to remove our money, our black dollars. See, Target figured it out, and they're still struggling, right? And then the Caucasians and the Alabaster disasters were like, yeah, we don't like Target either, right? And that's where change happens. That's where change happens, because it also forces those other businesses and the Asian businesses to look and step outside of themselves to see if there is any, and there is, and that's the reality of it. So I won't talk about the fact that my nail tech is African American and has been for a very long time. I'm aware of disparities, and I have discernment. I just have discernment about the people around me and the people that I want around me. So yeah.
I'm gonna say this, man, but this Asian boycott should be permanent. There shouldn't be no 2-month trend and then we back buying their bullshit like we did with H&M, we did with Target and all of these stores. This should be permanent. These people has been disrespecting black people for the longest time. This is not new. They've been doing it. There has been shooting black child in their head. There has been shooting black child in their back. This is not their first rodeo. They've been doing it. You feel me? They take the most from the black community when you really think about it. Most of the stores is set up in the black community. Most of the store. All over the fucking world, if you really think about it. In Africa, they're there. In Jamaica, they're there. They're everywhere. Leeching. Acting as if they're doing black people some type of service by selling plastic rice. Selling clothes that will fucking burn you. That will fucking get you sick. Give you cancer. Selling hair product that will give you cancer. So they do sell black people the bottom of the barrel when it comes to product. They don't sell black people the good shit. They sell black people the fucked up shit. And they purposely sabotage black businesses. They make sure to sell black businesses the stuff at a higher price. So whenever black people try to sell it back to other black people, they can't afford it. So they end up have to come back to the Chinaman to buy it, because they do it on purpose. They've been doing this shit, man. So this boycott should be permanent. This shouldn't be no temporary fix. This should be a permanent fix. This also going to highlight more black businesses. One, this will help black people health even more, because they be selling plastic rice. That ain't good for your health. They be selling fucking jankro, pigeon, disguised as chicken. They be selling fucking all kind of bullshit disguised as food. So Black people should take this as a lesson and take this as a blessing in disguise, man. Use this opportunity to uplift, promote black businesses, and move better.
When it comes to black people boycotting Asian businesses, why are you guys coming on social media acting like you're not racist in real life? Like, talking about something, but it's one man's action is generalization. You guys hate black people. Oh my God, let's stop lying, let's stop lying, let's stop lying. Oh my God.
If black folks boycotting Asian businesses is what it takes to fast track Asian folks into deconstructing their internalized white supremacy and anti-blackness, so be it. Boycott. I didn't apologize to the black community in my video yesterday so that y'all would magically trust me or forgive Asian people suddenly. I apologized to hold my people accountable because the Asian community owes an apology and the black community deserves to receive an apology. Is it enough? No. But is it one grain of rice in the direction of repair? I believe so. Trust can only be rebuilt through action, so I will continue educating Asian folks in my life, both online and in real life, to deconstruct the internalized white supremacy and anti-blackness, because black folks are some of the most soulful, caring people I know, and y'all deserve better.
Remember when I said don't boycott, we gotta replace? This is what I'm talking about.
Our strategy is go as close as humanly possible to them. We're better and cheaper. Why not?
Get boycotting, replace these businesses in our community. You got to support each other. Every community has a niche, something that they're known for. We don't have to be known for just what the media portrays us as. We're not just athletes and performers. We're not here just to entertain folks. We are great business minds. We have businesses. We just need to find our niche and start that business today.
That's the American dream.
What business are you going to start today? Put it in the comments. If you don't know how, I can help you for free from conception to trademark. I've done it all. Drop ship to your TikTok shop, sell on TikTok, source stuff from Alibaba, AliExpress. I've owned properties, restaurant, nonprofit. I even had the first Uber courier service called Cabbies. I'll talk about that later. Sell these items, get it fulfilled by Amazon. I do all of that and I can help you too. So
The way y'all got them Asians shook it right now. Baby, listen. I've been trying to find this video. I didn't look through my watch history. I didn't watch too much shit. But I've been trying to find this video of this girl. She's a Blasian, right? And she had came on and she was talking about how her cousins and auntie, they the full-fledged Asians, had called her and they're in full panic mode. They said their businesses have been so slow that they are afraid they're not going to make it. And she started laughing. She was like, those my cousins, that's my family, but she black. And then I ended up falling down a rabbit hole about Blasians and how they're poorly treated by their Asian family members. And then I see videos with other people, they're like, Mr. Chow was Chinese. What about the Vietnamese and the Koreans? What y'all think we all look alike? No, what we said was Asia, the whole goddamn continent. Because when stuff pops off, you don't say nothing. You don't speak against it. You don't stand up for nothing that is right. So yeah, your ass is included too. But baby, when I found that video, I'll repost it because y'all, I was crying.
To the Asian community, the ones that don't stand behind black people and what we're doing when we call this boycott on y'all. Y'all are about to be target. We are about to turn y'all into target. This is not a trend. This is an indefinite boycott, okay? This is an indefinite boycott. We did a boycott for 30 days on Target and we never looked back. After 30 days, something becomes a habit. It no longer is just like a trend. And it's kind of funny how a lot of Asians get on the internet and talk about we're being racist towards them because we're taking our dollars back and putting it in circulation in our own community. Wow. Y'all have set up shop in our communities for years. And some of y'all, but not all of y'all, have been racist towards us. Don't y'all keep y'all dollars in circulation? Don't y'all send money back home? Don't y'all get shit from home and sell it to us? Sorry for the Asians that do support black communities getting caught up in this shit, but we gotta do what we gotta do.
When the black community is talking about boycotting Asian businesses, everybody should be in agreement with them. And for the people who really just don't understand or agree with me, I just really want you to also understand that they are not in your business, because there are some Asian people that only shop at Asian places. Only. Like, I'm talking about people that will drive all the way to like Orange County in LA and just go to get boba, dim sum, noodle houses, Korean barbecue, like, and they just stick with that same thing. and they're not saying anything about it. I just don't understand what's the problem of wanting to support the Black community and wanting to support their own businesses at this. I think it's great. We should actually be very happy that this is what they want, and we should be in support with them. Like, we should be looking and seeking to support their community too. Like, why are you so pressed about where their money is going at this point? I don't know, and I feel like I could talk about this topic for a very long time, because how I see it is that, like, if you were to go to any other country, right? Let's just say, like, for me, I'm Chinese Cambodian. Let's say we go to Cambodia. All the business owners in that country are Cambodian, or majority of them are Cambodian. So we're here in America, and the Native Americans were here. The white Americans took their land. The Black Americans built this land. The Black Americans doesn't have an established community, and like even in the same way that Asian people do. Is that not alarming? Like, every other community out here has some sort of established business amongst even like a certain trade. But are you guys even asking, like, why is it that the Black community is not? And it's not their fault, because many people in the Black community, they do try to have businesses. They do try to do these things, but there is discrimination and there is systemic racism that prevents them from doing it. And, or if not, people be trying to shut them down just because. Do you guys don't see that? Or you guys don't ask why? I'm just like, why would you guys not want to support their decision in doing this? Like, you guys are scared about losing money. They're scared about their people being killed. How is this even a debate? And let's be very real. No one is entitled to police anybody on what they can or cannot do with their money. So for the people who are saying not everybody deserves this, that was just one person, you're being disrespectful. Stop trying to persuade them as to why they should just keep spending money with everybody else besides putting it into their own community. We should be doing it too. Every person of color should be doing it.
The boycott of Asian-owned businesses succeeding? Maybe, maybe not. But I think that definitely not in New York City. Because the other day I picked up this Chinese nail salon owner. I was talking to him. His business is busier than ever after this rickshaw case. Throughout the ride, every 2 to 5 minutes, he was receiving phone call about scheduling his business. Very confusing because, you know, when you watch the social media, people claim that, oh, we are destroying Asian businesses, stores are empty. This is definitely not happening in New York City.
So, our brothers and sisters, the Asian Americans, we have had a couple of discussions about you people with you, and I'm saying with you because I see you guys on my comment section. After I've done a video that is touching on you people, you have and I'm not saying you people as like disrespect. No, we respect everyone here. And I'm just saying, you see, I see you on my comment section, you know, leaving your thoughts, and sometimes we're talking about something really bad that the Asian community or the Asian people have done to Black people, and you guys come over to the comment section, leave a comment. You know, some of them watch, some of you guys just watch the videos and leave, some of you watch the video, like, share, you know. Some of you go ahead and leave a comment, which is very commendable. For me, I think that is very commendable. You leave a comment despite the fact that the video is probably talking not exactly positively about your people, and you air your thoughts. You share with us what you think about the video, what you think about the things that people have said in the comment section, sometimes in the video, and that is beautiful of you. Keep doing that, because we are here to learn and relearn things and make sure that we become a better community tomorrow. That is really the main goal of this channel. Now, some of you are you know, they are logical people, some of you, and that's why I said it's very commendable of you to do that. Some of you are very logical about things, and you think beyond just, you know, the normal things that a common person would think. Now, there are Asian Americans that have come to the comment section and said, some of them have actually made videos saying, they do not side with their people. They're not happy about what the Asian brothers and sisters are doing to black people. And they think that by black people boycotting the businesses, this is going to be a lesson learned for the Asian community as a whole, so that next time they know how to treat people. If you have your customers and coming from whatever race, you're going to treat them equally, you're going to treat them nice. If you're following up on a black person that is working in your stores, then make sure that also when a white person or an Asian person or whatever other races of people come to your shop, you're doing the same thing. Now it becomes a problem when you're doing it to only black people and you are killing black people, doing all those sorts of things that we have discussed here, and I am not happy to repeat saying those things. So you know what I'm talking about. If you're going to be doing that to black people, then make sure you're doing it all across to everyone. Let it just be a guide or a rule for your shops. Not that it's only happening when you are having black clients, black customers over to your shops. That becomes discrimination, and that is what black people are saying they do not want and they're not going to condone. At whatever expense, whatever they'll have to lose by not coming to our shops, they are ready to just lose it. Yeah. Now, most of you have also come to the comment section complaining about, this should not have happened and this is wrong that it's happening, because they think that there are many Asian shops that do not treat black people with disrespect. Now, first of all, I would like to say that for a whole group of people to come and say and agree on one thing, that Asian shopkeepers and owners of those businesses are disrespectful to black people, it has to have happened over a long period of time. It's not something that happened last week or this month. Yeah. It has been happening for quite some time. And by the time people are tired and talking about it, it has been happening for quite some time. And the other part of it that you need to understand is the fact that every time the black people have complained about these things and about disrespect and about being killed in your shops and the fear that now they have of coming to your shops, you have not paid attention. And by paying attention is not merely by you watching a video and talking about it and that's all. Change behavior. How have you been treating them after you listening to whatever complaints that they have had? How have you been treating them when they come to your shops and when they interact with you? Have you been friendly? Have you been better at treatment? And when you see your own people doing injustice to black people, what have you done? What role have you played? And I'm not saying that you have to have done quite a lot. Sometimes it only takes you calling out your own people and telling them that this is wrong. Whatever you have done, we are not happy about it as a community. You just know that you are representing us every time that you do something stupid out there. You are representing the whole of us, and that is one thing that every race needs to know, that when you have a member of your community doing something crazy to other races of people, just know that that is the perception that people will have of your whole community. They're not going to think, there's a John somewhere from the Asian community that did this and that. They're going to think that is how the Asian people do things, and that is exactly what they want, and that's what is comfortable by them. Yeah. Now, you knowing that anyone that is going out there is representing you is going to make sure that people are a bit careful with what they do, what they say, how they treat people, and all those things. And when they do some, effed up shit, make sure that you are talking about it, and you come online here, make sure that black people see you calling out your own, condemning the injustice that has been done to black people. Then that is when black people are going to, have a meeting and say, yeah, I think it is just one person. Yeah. But you are not calling out your own. You're comfortable. Black people are crying about things. They're complaining about the things that are happening to their children. They're losing their lives. They're losing their faith and trust in you. But you're not saying anything. You're not coming out to even be sorry about it. In any case, most of you have come out to complain, talk about it was not the whole community. None of you has come out to say, bros, sisters, we are sorry about this and we are sorry that it happened by our own people, and we promise that it's not going to happen ever again, and we are on your side on this. You have not done that. Instead, you have come out to complain more about how guys, I don't know, I just lack the words. And oh, I hope that these people learn, because you cannot be attacking someone and then when they complain about it, you also come out and say, but you did this and that. You're not sorry. That just shows that you are more concerned about your businesses not working out. You're concerned about the black money, the black dollar that you are losing, instead of caring about these people, your clients, your customers, and how they're feeling about whatever is happening to them. That means that to you, the most important thing is the money, not the people. You just want them to like quickly get over it, They're almost telling black people, you know what? You're complaining way too much. Just get over that. It's been way too long. Yeah, we're talking about 1991. You should be over that. We're talking about 2024. Get over it. It's 2 years already. That's exactly how it sounds when you come out to complain instead of be sorry and at least just, So let's check on that, Asian brothers and sisters. Let's check on that. We don't hate you. Black people don't hate you. They're just saying that if we are to live together and if we are to support one another, then there has to be a level of respect. And respect has to be two-way. It cannot be them respecting Asians and Asians disrespecting them. It doesn't work that way. So that is all the black people are saying. If you check on that, things will be okay. At least that is what I'm hoping for. And guys, if you're watching me for the first time, if you've never been to this channel, never seen this face, my name is Furaha. I'm so happy to have you on my channel today. Thank you for watching this far. I hope that you have enjoyed yourself, learned a thing or two, and I would like you to subscribe to my channel, be part of this amazing family so that you do not miss out on any other videos that we will do from now on. And there are lots of videos that are in the playlist. You could go there and watch some of them and see what interests you. So returning subscribers, thank you so much, guys. I really adore each and every one of you. You are kind, getting this massive support from people that don't know me personally, never said me, never heard of me before, and you're supporting me with a lot of love. Thank you so much. I really don't take that for granted. I really love you guys, and you are an amazing lot. I really appreciate my community here on YouTube, and I hope that you're also keeping safe from wherever you're watching me from. I don't know if you're watching it in the morning, evening, or afternoon. Yeah, I hope that you are okay, and I pray that everything that you are going through right now is going to be fruitful. I hope that everything you're praying for comes to pass, and that we will be here again to say thank you that it happened. Let's keep united. Let's keep just keep hopeful for the things that we are hoping for. Guys, I will see you on my next video. Bye for now.